What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So I was just sent a screenshot. Chill from 16 to Life. He just did a video on me again, right? In this video, he completely lies. He says that I told on Legends. He needs to produce the paperwork now. I'm calling on everyone, every ethnicity. Tell him to produce the paperwork. Tell him to put that on the stuff that he really cares about. I never told on anyone. I never told on a legend. Anybody that knows raza politics, you tell on them, you better not ever be on social media. But Chill has decided that in his little hatred of me, because I checked him on the phone. And when I say I check him, let me tell you guys something. I'm going to tell you exactly. I'm not going to get word for word. Chill said that he was going to expose me. That people were asking him to expose me. And I said, what you going to expose? And I told him, the politics that you were under, you'd have been no good. If you would have ran with raza. He agreed. Whole different world. I told him, you have no right speaking on any raza, period. Doesn't matter. North, south, it don't matter. You didn't live that type of life. He agreed. I disrespected him once on a live. I apologized to him. He accepted. But he let the trolls pump him up. Just like he let the trolls pump him up again. Now, let me show you something about Clown Man. Okay? Here's the cover sheet to his board report. I've had it for a while. Chill was never a tough guy. Chill was never about that life. He took a life. That's easy. Now look at this page. This is Chill's attorney. Look at Chill's classification score. 19. Again, I'm calling on every single ethnicity. If you ever did time in the California Department of Corrections, I want to see you in the comment section. I want to see you go to his comment section and tell me, how is it possible that a lifer, especially if you were with it, how is it that a lifer got 19 points? And you see his attorney says 19, which is basically 0 because he's capped at 19. He couldn't go any lower. Had he been able to, he would have. He was a role model. He was in CMC with weirdos. He knows this. That's why his heart gets hurt every time I laugh at CMC. He makes these rap songs like he was this banger. He was this gangster. He was a dope dealer. They played him, got him in a car, robbed him, and shot him in his ass and sent him on his way. I have all this stuff. I chose to ignore him and it. But putting this type of jacket on me, you better come with paperwork, and there is none. The people need to start holding people like this accountable. As far as, and I'm not saying Biden, what he's trying to do to me, he's trying to get me hurt, putting that jacket on me. He knows the cops are watching. He knows the feds are watching. And he puts a jacket like that on me. Boy, he better hope nothing happens to me. It won't be me. I'm gone. Dumbass. But no, for reals. He needs to produce the paperwork. He needs to explain how he was a gangster behind them walls, but had 19 points. Meanwhile, he says, I'm the motherfucking role model inmate, right? He says, I went 12 years without a 115. I still paroled with over 100 points. Over 100 points. He knows, and everybody that's ever done time in California knows, if you don't get any write-ups in a year, in a 12-month time, you drop points, 6 to 8 points, 12 if you have a job. So how is it that I could go that many years and still have well over 100 points? Boy, I must have had a whole lot of points, right? And just so he knows, and for everybody that doesn't know, because everybody that's been behind them walls knows, if you're Raza, if you're a Southerner, and you're getting petty 115s, you better not. You better not be getting little late for work or hanging laundry, whatever. I don't know. I never got those. But you better not be getting no 115s that are petty. Because what you're doing is you're bringing the spotlight on yourself. You're bringing the spotlight on your cell, on your pod, and everyone else in there. You will. If you're lucky, get sent to go do something. Go to the back and learn how to do your time. If you're not lucky, they're just going to whack you. I wasn't getting no petty write-ups. But Mr. 19 points, he has a lot to say. I could have been petty as him and read his board report on a video and showed how soft this cat really is. I have no interest in it. I have no interest in going back and forth with dudes who have no content but me. When I got sent the screenshot of his video, I went and looked, and not surprising, he sure does talk about me and Gunner a lot. You notice Chill's never talked about being in a serious prison? He can't. He can't at all. He should tell us how it was in CMC East, though. How it was in that honor dorm he was in. He should tell us about what type of criminals were around him. How much he overlooked, who he broke bread with. Chill likes to say that a certain legend or a certain Mexican landed there and made CMC good all of a sudden. For you Mexicans dictate your program in there? Explain that. Because you were there before him, right? It was no good for anybody. For decades. So try to make it make sense, man. I'm giving you content. Explain how you got to 19 points, killer. Explain why the CDC felt comfortable sending you there. Explain why you proved them right by never doing nothing. See, I've said before, I try to treat him differently because he was a lifer. Every lifer that's granted suitability has done internal work. They developed personal insight. See, Chill has a personal issue with me. Chill has my phone number, never called it. Don't bother now. It's good. You've crossed too many lines. But you could have called. You could have called a long time ago. This lie needs to be exposed. He needs to put out paperwork. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. I never told on nobody. Damn sure didn't tell on no legends. You cannot be on social media if you're a raza and do shit like that. Not if you're from Southern California. Not at all. But, hey, you made your content. Your credibility is shot. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.